Well, here we are on YouTube.
Welcome, everyone, and welcome to our returning subscribers. And if you're a new watcher of our channel because you saw Bruce Springsteen in the title, who is the boss, welcome, Bruce fans. Disclaimer, this is not a first-time listen or reaction on my part because I know this song and Bruce very, very well. I've been a fan since 1985. My dad raised me on Bruce Springsteen. I've seen him live with my dad, which was really cool. My dad and my mom. I'm a huge fan, and it's just something cool that I have a really special bond in my heart or place in my heart for Bruce because it's an artist that my parents and I enjoy together, and it's been fun to enjoy that with my parents for like decades now. Crazy. Anyways, Nathan and I, as we've said before in our channel, but if you don't know, Nathan and I were best friends, and we're still best friends, like I've told him before. I don't have a better friend, which says more about my life than his, probably. Yeah. But
not really.
But we listened to a lot of the same music growing up, and Nathan would, like most casual Bruce fans, he, of course, Born in the USA, Dance in the Dark, probably The Rising, the big radio songs, or Streets of Philadelphia. Of course, you would know that one. Yep. But you don't know him. Well, there's so much you don't know, and I'm really excited to share throughout our channel journey some songs from Bruce that you haven't heard. This one, Nathan, is called "The Ghost of Tom Joad." It was from the album of the same name, the original recording in 1995, but he redid it for his 2014 album High Hopes. On stage, you'll see Tom Morello. Now, Tom Morello is the guitarist for Audioslave and for, of course, Rage Against the Machine, and he does another one right now, Prophets of Rage or something like that. But anyways, he's a very famous guitarist, very accomplished guitarist, and it's really cool the sound that he added to Bruce. It kind of gave Bruce a kind of a youngish, I mean, he's 56 now, I think, Tom Morello, but kind of a young man guitar sound, a very unique guitar sound. You'll hear it in this song in particular. I don't want to spoil anything, but that's the guitarist you see that doesn't look like he's part of the E Street Band. That's Tom Morello. Okay. he looks very different than the rest of the band. Okay. But anyway, so here we go. This is live performance of that song.
Hang on, before I just wanted to say, like,
my apologies.
Yeah, that's okay. You're like a kid at Christmas. I don't know a lot about Bruce Springsteen other than what I ended up kind of accidentally running into. I spent a lot of time, early 2000s, before that, even becoming a floor covering installer, where we listened to a lot of rock and roll on the radio all the time, and that's actually where I got quite a bit of the other songs that I didn't know as a teenager, and so Bruce would come on quite a bit. I didn't necessarily know that it was Bruce sometimes, so this journey will be fun because I'll be like, oh, right, that song. Oh, he sings that song. Right, that's what I'm expecting.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
The roots of rock roll all the way back through Bob Dylan, through Hank Williams, through Pete Seeger, through Woody Guthrie, through Lead Belly, through the fathers of folk music, and people who were engaged in and who wrote about what was going on in the world around them. All of us here tonight are fortunate to be in this room. If you pick up the newspapers, you see millions of people out of work. You see a blood fight over decent health care for our citizens, and you see people struggling to hold on to their homes. If Woody Guthrie were alive today, he'd have a lot to write about high times on Wall Street and hard times on Main Street. Now, to join my two great guitar players, Steve Van Zandt and Nils Lofgren, I want to bring out one of the greatest guitar players in rock and roll and a great voice from Rage Against the Machine and the Night Watchman, Tom Morello. Come on.
That's his wife, Bruce's wife, on the violin.
Really?
Yeah. I'll tell you a story later about her, how they met. But it's a long history. But anyways, yeah.
Been walking along the railroad tracks, going to some place there's no going back. Highway patrol choppers coming up over the ridge. Hot soup on a campfire under the bridge. Shelter line stretching around the corner. Welcome to the new world order. Families sleeping in their cars in the Southwest. No home, no job, no peace, no rest. Well, the highway is alive tonight, but nobody's kidding nobody about where it goes. I'm sitting down here in the campfire light, searching for the Ghost of Tom Joad. He pulls a prayer book out of his sleeping bag. Preacher lights up a butt and takes a drag, waiting for when the last shall be first and the first shall be last. In a cardboard box deep the underpants, you got a one-way ticket to the promised land. You got a hole in your belly and a gun in your hand, sleeping on a pillow of solid rock, bathing in the city's aqueduct. Well, the highway is alive tonight. Where it's headed, everybody knows. I'm sitting down here in the campfire light, waiting on the Ghost of Tom Joad. Now Tom said, Mom, wherever there's a cop beating a guy, wherever a hungry newborn baby cries, where there's a fight against the blood and hatred in the air, look for me, Mom, I'll be there. Wherever somebody's fighting for a place to stand, for a decent job or a helping hand, wherever somebody's struggling to be free, look in their eyes, Ma, you'll see me. The highway is alive tonight. Where it's headed, everybody knows. I'm sitting down here in the campfire light, waiting on the Ghost of Tom Joad.
awesome. I got like hair standing on my arms.
Oh yeah, I still do after all this time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I knew it was gonna. I was like, when you did that first, oh, that's awesome with the first guitar solo. I was like, I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to say just wait. I was like, oh, you'll see more.
Oh, that's one I'm gonna watch multiple times. That's got like, oh, like I want to like go back and like see how he's doing each of those sounds, because I don't think I've heard him play that in Rage Against the Machine and sorry, you said the name of the other band.
Audio Slave.
Audio
Probably
Slave.
heard that, yeah.
Where I'm like, oh, that's an interesting sound. I had no idea what that even looks like. To watch him do it, it's like, oh, that's interesting. Sorry, I use the word interesting a lot, and it doesn't mean just like, oh, that's my only word. It's just like I'm trying to process all of this, and yeah, I'm blown away. Yeah.
It's harder to do reaction channels or reaction videos because sometimes it's just like it just is.
Yeah,
you know, I felt what I felt, that it's like trying to describe what salt tastes like if someone who's never tasted salt before. It's like,
yeah.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be exciting. Now, this was kind of a bit of a Tom Morello song. I really love this song too. Even the original Bruce version without Tom Morello is really, it's very Brucey. I love it. I love his messages, his lyrics. But he's always so giving of his time with other artists. He's always collaborates with a lot of people, and that's what I love about Bruce.
Well, that's what I wanted to say. Is I wanted to say like that. I mean, yeah, Tom Morello. Now I'm like interested with him, but I'm just as interested in seeing more Bruce now, because I mean the power of the lyrics were what really kind of, it's like you gotta bait somebody with something, and that drew me in already. And then when the solo hit, I was just like, whoa, this is so much information to like now process, and yeah, it's amazing. I'm amazed.
That's why he's the boss.
Yeah,
not too bad for an old guy.
Yeah, and I was amazed with, I mean, his soloing. I didn't realize he was that much of a soloist, which is...
He doesn't do a lot. He doesn't do a lot, but he's a very accomplished guitarist.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes without saying, but yeah, he doesn't... he's not a big solo guy. That's not the type of music he does, but he's done it. You know, he has done it. And I think, yeah, he was showing, yeah, I've got it too there, Mr. Tom Morello. I can do it too. So they're having a little fun, but yeah, Bruce is great. I love Bruce. I can gush about him all day, but we'll do another video for sure, and we'll gush more. But there you go. Yeah, I'm glad I got to show that. That was fun.
Yeah. Well, that was Bruce Springsteen.
Well, and that was Tom Morello and the E Street Band.
Yeah, great. Thank you for that.
You bet. All right, take care, everyone. Join us on our journey with other videos. Check us out. Check out our Patreon, PayPal, and our Discord channel. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Yeah.